Beloved soul, pause and listen. This moment is not an accident. You were guided here because heaven has something to say. Your spirit has been restless, searching for confirmation. Your heart has been asking questions, longing for answers, and the angels have come to deliver a word straight to you. They say love is moving. They say truth is rising. They say your soulmate's heart is no longer hidden. What was once a whisper is now a confession. What was once silent is now spoken. What was once private is now shining in the open. And beloved, this confession carries your name. It is about you. It is for you. It is the proof your spirit has been waiting for. Do not fear what others may think. Do not shrink from the weight of this moment. Heaven has already written your story. And now, heaven is revealing it piece by piece. Beloved, type this in the comments to seal your faith. This word is for me. Tap like as your agreement with heaven's message. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you never miss what your angels are speaking. And if this word stirs your heart, sow a super thanks to honor the promise God is unfolding in your life. This is just the beginning. The angels say your season of clarity has arrived. And soon, what has been confessed in secret will be declared openly. Beloved soul, listen closely. This message is not ordinary. This word is not casual. It is a divine revelation straight from heaven. The angels say your soulmate's confession has just gone out into the world. It is spreading. It is reaching ears. It is moving hearts. And it is all about you. They could not hold it in any longer. They tried to stay silent. They tried to bury what they felt. But love this deep cannot be hidden. Love this strong cannot stay quiet. Their words have gone forth like fire. A confession so pure, so raw, so undeniable, that it has touched more than just their own circle. It has begun to ripple. It has begun to move. It has begun to go viral. And the angels say, your name is tied to it. Your soul is the reason behind it. You are the one they cannot stop speaking about. When they talk of love, it is you. When they talk of hope, it is you. When they describe the one who has captured their heart, every detail reflects you. Beloved soul, this is not fantasy. This is not wishful thinking. This is confirmation. Heaven says your soulmate's heart has been unlocked. Their confession has poured out. And though they may not have told you directly yet, their truth is being spoken boldly. The angels whisper. Others are noticing. Friends are hearing. Family is sensing. Even strangers can feel that their words carry a weight beyond normal love. This is why heaven calls it viral. Because truth spreads. Because love overflows. Because what is of God cannot be contained. Their confession is filled with honor. Not shallow admiration, not fleeting attraction, but covenant love. They speak of cherishing you. They speak of building with you. They speak of protecting you. They speak of never letting you go. And beloved, heaven smiles. Because their words align with God's plan. Because their heart has reached the point of no return. Because their confession is paving the way for union. Your spirit may already feel it. That sudden warmth in your chest. That unexplainable peace when you think of them. That knowing deep inside that something has shifted. Yes, beloved, something has shifted, and it is working in your favor. Do not let doubt steal this word. Do not let fear silence your faith, because what has been spoken cannot be unsaid. What has been released cannot be taken back. Your soulmate's confession is alive in the atmosphere, and heaven says soon it will reach you directly. Type this phrase in the comments as your declaration of faith. Their confession is about me. Write it boldly, seal it in heaven, because when you agree with this word, you pull it closer into your life. Tap like as your act of alignment with this prophecy. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you do not miss what heaven reveals next. And if this message stirred your heart, sow a super thanks as a seed of faith into your love story. Beloved, know this: the angels rejoice, because love is no longer hidden, because truth has gone out like light, because your soulmate's confession has just gone viral. And heaven says it is all about you. Beloved soul, the angels are taking us deeper. The message is still alive, still burning, still unfolding. And heaven says, this is the moment when clarity begins to settle in your heart. Your soulmate's confession has gone out, and though it started in whispers, now it has reached ears that cannot ignore it. People are talking, hearts are stirred, and every word is about you. They said your name with reverence. They spoke of the way you changed their life. They admitted what they could no longer hide, that their love for you is undeniable, that their devotion is unshakable, that their desire is covenant, not convenience. The angels say, listen to how others are reacting. Some are shocked because they never knew love could run this deep. Some are amazed because they see how real it is. And some are moved because the purity of their words carries heaven's weight. Beloved, this is why heaven calls it viral. Because their confession is not staying small. It is spreading. It is reaching. It is making waves. Even those who never thought of you before are now speaking your name with respect, because their love has put a spotlight on you, and heaven is using it to show the world who you are. Your soulmate said things like, they are my safe place. They are my answered prayer. They are the one my heart has been waiting for. Their words are not shallow. They are drenched in truth. They are dripping with sincerity. They are filled with the kind of passion that heaven approves. And the angels say this: their confession is just the beginning. For soon they will come directly to you. Soon the words that spread to others will be spoken in your hearing. Soon you will no longer wonder, because their truth will be laid bare before your eyes. Beloved soul, do not let doubt creep in. Do not let the enemy whisper lies. What has gone out cannot return empty. What has been confessed cannot be silenced. This love is written in eternity, and no earthly power can erase it. Heaven is saying, stand firm in faith, because what you have prayed for is being revealed. What you have longed for is being spoken aloud, and what was once hidden is now going public. Beloved, type this phrase in the comments now as your decree of faith. Their confession will reach me. Declare it boldly. Write it with certainty, because your agreement accelerates heaven's alignment. Tap like to stand in agreement with this prophetic word. And sow a super thanks if this word pierced your heart. Because when you sow into revelation, you reap manifestation. The angels rejoice as you receive this, because the confession that began in secret has gone out, because the world is beginning to see the truth. And because soon, beloved soul, their confession will reach you directly. Comment again to seal it. Their confession will reach me. For heaven has spoken, and the angels are moving to bring this word to pass. Beloved soul, let us continue flowing in this word, for the angels are still revealing the depth of what has been spoken. Your soulmate's confession has gone forth, and heaven says you need to know what was in their heart when they released it. Because every word they spoke carried your name. Every sentence was wrapped with truth about you. They confessed that you are their answered prayer. They admitted that they once doubted love could feel so strong. But when they encountered you, their doubts dissolved. They said, "I did not know love could be this pure until I saw them." They confessed your strength inspires them. They said, "You give them courage when they feel weak." They admitted that your light brings clarity when their days are dark. They said, "When I think of them, I feel safe. I feel like home." They confess that they cannot imagine their future without you. They described how every dream they have for tomorrow includes your presence. They admitted that even when they try to see another path, their soul drags them back to you. They said, "It has always been them. It will always be them." The angels say their words carried weight because they were not only emotional, they were spiritual. They spoke as if their heart was pouring directly from the throne of God, and those who heard them felt it. That is why their confession spread. That is why it caught fire like wind on flame, because it was drenched in divine truth. Heaven says this confession is not just talk. It is a sign of readiness. It is a sign that their fear is breaking. It is a sign that their silence is ending. And soon their words will not just echo in the ears of others. They will be spoken to you directly, face to face. Beloved soul, the angels say, do not grow anxious, do not rush, do not wonder if you imagined it. Because the more you lean into God, the closer their confession will come into your hands. And when it does, you will not only hear their words, you will feel the Spirit confirming them in your heart. Beloved, type this phrase in the comments as your decree. Their confession will find me. Declare it boldly. Seal it with faith. Because when you write it, heaven records it, and your angels push their confession closer to you. Tap like as your sign of agreement with heaven's timing. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you do not miss the moment their words align with your life. And if this word has pierced your heart, sow a super thanks to say, "Yes, Lord, I receive this promise." The angels rejoice, beloved. For what has been whispered in the dark is now shouted in the light. What was once hidden is now spreading wide. And the confession that began as a seed is now blooming into destiny. Type it again as your declaration. Their confession will find me, because heaven has spoken, and no power can stop what God has already ordained. Beloved soul, the angels are still speaking. They say this word must go deeper, for your soulmate's confession is not only about love, it is about sacrifice. Yes, they have spoken their heart. Yes, their words have gone out like fire. Yes, everyone can see the truth now. But what is stirring inside them goes beyond words. It is their willingness to give up comfort for covenant. The angels say they have been counting the cost. They know love this strong requires surrender. They know covenant requires letting go of old patterns. And they are ready. They are ready to lay down pride. They are ready to break habits that no longer serve their destiny. They are ready to change for the sake of protecting this love. They are telling heaven, if this is truly the one you gave me, Lord, I will sacrifice whatever I must. I will release what is not holy. I will embrace what is true. Beloved, their confession is not just emotional. It is transformational. They are becoming who they need to be, so they can stand beside you without wavering. The angels say you will soon see proof. They will walk away from distractions. They will step out of environments that do not honor your future together. They will make choices that show maturity. Because love that is real is always proven by what someone is willing to give up. And heaven whispers, do not be surprised if you see them letting go of relationships that are not aligned. Do not be surprised if they distance themselves from voices of negativity. Do not be surprised if they start speaking with new boldness about their intentions. Because love is moving them. Because God is shaping them. Because covenant is pulling them closer to destiny. Beloved soul, type this phrase in the comments as your seal of faith. True love makes sacrifices. Write it boldly. Declare it over your life, because the moment you do, you align yourself with heaven's truth. Tap, like if your heart knows this message is for you, and so a super thanks if this word touched your spirit. It is your act of planting faith into your promise. The angels rejoice because you now know. Their confession is not shallow. It is not fleeting. It is not empty. It is filled with love. It is filled with prayer. And it is filled with sacrifice. They are ready to lay down lesser things. They are ready to rise into greater things. They are ready to love you in the way heaven designed. Beloved, take courage. Your soulmate's confession has gone viral, but what matters most is not how far it spreads. It is how deeply it proves their willingness to honor you, and soon their sacrifice will be undeniable, and their love will be unstoppable. Type it once more in the comments. True love makes sacrifices. For angels are waiting to record your faith. Beloved soul, the angels are still speaking, and this word is not finished yet. You must hear how heaven will move your soulmate's confession from the atmosphere, from the mouths of others, from whispers and echoes, directly into your ears. Yes, beloved one, their confession is already spreading. But heaven says, there is coming a moment where you will no longer hear of it secondhand. You will no longer wonder if it is true. You will no longer piece together hints, because divine timing will deliver their words straight to you. The angels say, heaven is arranging encounters. Moments where paths will cross at the perfect time. Not too early, not too late. A divine collision orchestrated by God himself. They will speak, and when they do, it will not be vague. It will not be half-hearted. It will not be hidden. It will be clear. It will be bold. It will be undeniable. They will tell you it has always been you. They will confess, I tried to silence it, but I couldn't. They will admit, the world knows because I could no longer keep it in. And beloved, when that moment comes, your spirit will recognize it instantly. There will be peace, not confusion. Joy, not hesitation. Certainty, not doubt. The angels remind you, God is not a God of confusion, but of peace. When their confession reaches you, it will align with his peace. It will carry his presence. It will confirm what you already felt in your soul. Beloved, this is why you must be ready. Because their words are not just about love. They are about covenant. They are about forever. They are about stepping into the story heaven has been writing all along. Do not fear delays. Do not fear obstacles. For heaven is saying, what has gone viral will now come personal. What has been heard by others will soon be heard by you. And when it comes, it will not pass you by. Beloved, type this phrase in the comments now as your prophetic decree. Their confession will reach my ears. Write it in faith. Write it with expectation. Because angels are recording your words, and your declaration will speed the alignment of heaven's timing. Tap like if your spirit bears witness to this truth. And so a super thanks if you feel this message has touched your heart. Because what you honor, God multiplies back into your life. The angels are rejoicing, beloved. Because this is not a maybe, this is not a guess, this is a divine certainty. Their confession will not stay in the air. It will not remain in the mouths of others. It will come straight to you. And when it does, you will know that heaven has been guiding every step of this love story. Type it again now to seal it. Their confession will reach my ears. For heaven has declared it, and angels are already moving to bring it to pass. Beloved, soul, the angels are still pouring into your heart. This word must go deeper, because heaven is not only preparing their mouth to confess, heaven is preparing your heart to receive it. Yes, your soulmate's confession is coming. Yes, their words are drawing closer to your ears. But the angels say, you must be ready to hear it without fear. You must be prepared to accept it without doubt. For what heaven gives must be received in faith, not hesitation. The angels whisper, this is why you have walked through seasons of healing. This is why God allowed delays. This is why doors closed in the past. Because your heart needed to be strengthened for this moment. Your soulmate's words will be heavy with truth. They will carry the weight of promises. They will hold the depth of covenant. And if your heart is unprepared, fear may try to push them away. But heaven is saying, do not let fear steal what is yours. Do not let doubt silence what God is revealing. Do not let wounds from the past convince you this is too good to be true. Beloved, your angels are guarding you. They are surrounding you with peace even now. They are softening your spirit, so that when their confession reaches you, your heart will say yes without trembling. The Spirit of God is also preparing you through signs of inner peace. You will notice your mind quieting. You will feel joy without reason. You will begin to sense clarity instead of confusion. That is heaven preparing the soil of your heart. When their confession comes, it will not overwhelm you. It will not shake you. It will fit. It will feel like the missing piece you always prayed for. It will bring alignment, not chaos. It will bring clarity, not guessing. It will bring security, not fear. The angels say this is why you must trust. Trust that God has made you ready. Trust that you will not miss the moment. Trust that your heart will recognize their words. Beloved, type this phrase in the comments to seal this preparation in your spirit. My heart is ready to receive their confession. Say it boldly. Declare it as truth. Because when you speak, heaven responds, and your angels strengthen your spirit to be open, receptive, and full of faith. Tap like now to agree with this word. And if this message touched your soul, Sow a super thanks as a prophetic act, saying, I am ready for covenant love. Beloved, the angels rejoice, because your season of doubt is ending. Your season of readiness is here. And when their confession reaches you, your heart will be prepared to say yes. Type it again to seal it in heaven. My heart is ready to receive their confession, for heaven is preparing you, angels are covering you, and love is about to manifest in your life. Beloved soul, the angels are not finished yet. This word continues to unfold because heaven says your soulmate's confession is not only a love story, it is becoming a testimony. Yes, their words are about you. Yes, their confession is drenched with love. But heaven says it will do more than draw you together. It will inspire others. It will awaken hope in people who thought love had forgotten them. It will remind hearts that God still writes love stories that shock the world. When they spoke of you, their words carried power. Not only did they reveal what they feel, they revealed what true love looks like. Faithful, pure, fearless, covenant-bound. Others who hear it will say, I want a love like that. I want someone to pray for me like that. I want to wait on God's timing too. The angels say their confession is bigger than romance. It is a witness of God's faithfulness. It is a testimony that love ordained by heaven cannot be silenced, cannot be denied, and cannot be stopped. Beloved, this is why heaven allowed it to spread. Because your story is not just for you. It is to bring light to others who are in the dark. It is to prove to the doubters that divine love is still real. It is to show the world that God's timing is always perfect. Do not shrink from this. Do not fear the attention. For the angels say, this is not exposure, this is exaltation. Heaven is exalting love that honors God. Heaven is lifting your testimony so others may believe again. When their confession finally reaches you, you will notice how people around you will say, this is beautiful. This gives me hope. This shows me that God can do it for me too. Your love story will become a prophetic picture, a mirror of what heaven wants to do in many other lives. And beloved, you will carry it with grace. Type this phrase in the comments now to agree with heaven. My love story will inspire others. Declare it boldly. Write it with faith. Because your agreement will release the testimony into the lives of others, just as it is being released into yours. Tap like if your heart recognizes this word is not just about you, but also about those who will be touched by your story. And if this word stirs your spirit, sow a super thanks to seal this testimony, because what begins with you will ripple out to many. Beloved, the angels rejoice, because your soulmate's confession is bigger than you know. It is not only pulling you into covenant love. It is awakening faith in hearts that thought love had passed them by. It is proof that heaven's timing is perfect. And soon, when you hear their words with your own ears, you will understand why heaven allowed them to go viral. It was always more than a confession. It was always meant to become a testimony. Type it again to seal it in heaven. My love story will inspire others. For heaven has chosen you, angels are covering you, and your testimony will shine as proof that God writes the best love stories. Beloved soul, the angels are still speaking. This word is alive, it is burning, and it must be released in full. Your soulmate's confession has not just touched the air, it is pushing them forward. It is pressing on their spirit. It is stirring in their heart with urgency. And heaven says they cannot stay silent anymore. The more their words spread, the more courage rises in them. What once was hidden is now uncovered. What once was secret is now undeniable. Their own confession is becoming the fuel that drives them closer to you. The angels say they are feeling heaven's nudge. The Spirit keeps whispering, "Go, speak, do not hold back, do not delay." And they are wrestling within. Because confessing to others was one thing, but confessing to you directly is the greatest step of all. Yet heaven says, this is the season of boldness. This is the time where love breaks fear. This is the moment when hesitation ends. You will see changes in their actions. They will grow braver in how they approach you. They will begin reaching out more. They will not hide their interest. They will start leaving clues that are undeniable. The angels say, watch for increased presence. Where they once kept distance, they will move closer. Where they once hesitated, they will take initiative. Where they once spoke lightly, they will speak with weight. Because their heart is overflowing, and overflow cannot be contained. Even now, they are telling themselves, I must tell them. I cannot keep it inside any longer. I must let them know what everyone else already sees. Beloved, heaven is smiling over this. Because this is not just about a viral confession. This is about a divine push. God himself is pressing their spirit forward. The angels are removing fear. The Spirit is filling them with courage. And soon what you have been waiting for will happen. They will come forward. They will speak. They will confess. And you will know beyond doubt that this is real. Beloved soul, type this phrase in the comments now as your prophetic agreement. Love will make them bold. Declare it in faith. Write it with certainty. Because your words release heaven's power to strip away their fear. Tap like now if you believe their boldness is rising. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you will not miss when the next piece of this prophecy unfolds. And so a super thanks if this word has spoken into your spirit, because what you sow in faith will return multiplied in love. The angels rejoice because you are about to see it. Their confession will not stay in the mouths of others. It will not remain in the background. It will move forward. It will find you. It will be spoken with boldness. And when it does, you will know heaven orchestrated it. Type it again to seal it. Love will make them bold. For the angels are watching, and your agreement is opening the way for their courage to rise.